Well, in just hours, former President Donald Trump will go before a judge in what could be a courtroom appearance that makes history. Mr. Trump is the first former president to face federal charges.
Right now, security preparations are underway in South Florida ahead of today's appearance. We have live team coverage this morning. First, we want to begin with WESH 2's Stuart Moore, who is live in Miami. Stu, Trump faces more than 3 dozen charges.
That's right, Sonica, and President Trump has already arrived down here in South Florida, flying in yesterday, currently sitting at his Doral Golf Club in Miami, which is about 15 to 20 minutes from this location in downtown Miami. Now, he will make history at 3 o'clock today when he's arraigned for the first time on those federal charges. He's facing 37 charges for mishandling of classified documents. The indictment was a scathing 40 pages long. The government describing how Trump stored documents he wasn't supposed to have in bathrooms, ballrooms, and moved them several times after telling the National Archives all the material had been handed over. A defiant Trump lashing out at the special counsel and investigators while speaking to a packed rally.
It's a horrible thing for this country. I mean, the only good thing about it is it's driven my poll numbers way up. Can you believe that?
Now, this hearing will likely be a quick one. Trump will be escorted in through a private area. The public will not be able to see him. That hearing is supposed to happen on the 13th floor of the federal courthouse just behind me. It's first come, first served basis on people who are allowed to get in. Remember, in federal court, cameras are not allowed inside, so you will not be able to see video or live stream of this as well. So he'll be in and out probably in about 10 to 15 minutes total. Still a long legal process to go, but if he gets the maximum charges, a maximum sentence for each one of these charges, he could be facing life behind bars. Also, we're still waiting to learn who his new lawyers will be. After last week's indictment was announced, his lawyers promptly quit. Not sure if they were fired or just quit, but he will have a team of lawyers in the courtroom with him today. We'll see if they'll be handling this case for him going forward. Reporting live in downtown Miami, Stuart Moore, WESH 2 News.
All right.